through him, I learned a lot of just good strategies. Primarily, like we sweat angles in the this part of your sternum, but for some reason, people don't think it applies to like the back, which is a much more complicated muscle group. So it was through that, taking into consideration like the strength curve and how it's different from pressing movements, and how most people can go virtually their whole life not really challenging like the most lengthened part of the range of motion. Basically applying all those principles, started to see some traction finally there. And then like I was able to go back to like the beginning and why perhaps as an amateur I had a better back. And that was because I was kind of creating this strength curve that's a little bit more similar through to pressing through what is basically Cheaty rows, right? Cheaty rows in that you kind of let that thing go, and that inertia as you have to, as it goes away from you and you have to bring it back, kind of makes the start of the lift more challenging. It's a very crude, very archaic way of basically accomplishing that. And then obviously, if you're already kind of doing loose form, you're probably doing cheat rows when like the shortened portion is fatigued and you're still sweeping the lengthened. The issue with this is that it's just very hard to compare like what is actual progress, and then also like it can probably in some circumstances just involve a little bit more risk. So what I was doing was more so like the more sophisticated version of that with these new strategies. So yeah, things kind of come full circle as they do many times. You go back and you're like, man, I was doing some stuff right before. I couldn't explain to you when I was much younger why Cheaty rows work. I saw them work once I started to employ them. But then, like, once I got eyes on me, I'm like, shoot, I better start using like good form in the gym because now I have kids watching how I lift. So it's like, okay, now I'm squeezing. Oh, if I can't squeeze and retract all the way back, we've hit failure when technically you haven't. That's like RPE 6.
Yeah. Um,